Welcome back to the channel. Are you seeing this casting news? Because if you aren't, you need to sit down. And I mean literally sit down, because they are bringing back the heavy hitters and putting them right in the middle of the most chaotic storylines we've seen in years. I'm just going to jump right in, because the fact that Sal Stowers and Lamon Archey are officially back as Lani and Eli Grant is the best thing to happen to this show in months. I mean, we all knew they were popping in and out, but having them back for their anniversary on Tuesday, July 21? Yes, please. Sal Stowers actually opened up about her long journey back to the soap after her extended absence, and it just makes me so emotional. I've been watching since 2015, and Lani and Eli, Lani for life, are one of the few couples that actually feel grounded. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at the context here. Lani is coming back right when her family is literally falling apart. Chanel is pregnant and battling breast cancer. Paulina is a complete emotional wreck. And Abe is dealing with Lexie dying all over again. So, having Eli step up and give Lani that gorgeous necklace for their belated Juneteenth anniversary, it's exactly the kind of romance we need to balance out the absolute misery happening everywhere else. Am I the only one who thinks Lani is the only person who can hold Paulina together right now? Because she is. And honestly, I am just waiting for Lani to cross paths with Kristen again. Remember their convent trauma bond? If Lani finds out what Kristen has been up to lately, she is going to lose her mind. But, okay, back to the main point, which is the absolute insanity surrounding Lexie Carver. Nikki Crawford is back, and the material they are giving her is wild. Can we talk about this? On Tuesday, July 21, Kristen DiMera is going to propose an escape plan to Lexie. An escape plan? From what? Oh, right, because Lexie was shockingly arrested. I can't believe they did that to her. And on top of being arrested, Dr. Rolf's Versavic's drug is failing, and she is literally dying again. So, Kristen, of all people, is trying to bust her sister out. Remember when they tried to make Kristen a supportive sister years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either, because Kristen always has an ulterior motive. But honestly, I am kind of here for Kristen and Lexie teaming up. It's so toxic, but so wildly entertaining. And then, just 2 days later, on Thursday, July 23, Lexie and Abe exchange vows and rings. I am weeping. I am literally sobbing just thinking about it. James Reynolds and Nikki Crawford are going to act the absolute house down, because they both know she is fading. The drug is failing, the side effects are kicking in, and Abe is watching the love of his life slip away for the second time. Do you guys remember 2012? When Lexie originally died in Abe's arms from the toxic DiMera tunnel gases? This is giving me the exact same devastating vibes. The tragedy of Theo having to watch his mother die twice is just too much to bear. I know some people are loving the high-stakes medical drama, but personally, I am devastated. They brought her back just to rip our hearts out again. But exchanging vows while she is on death's door, it's classic Days of Our Lives, and I am going to need a whole box of tissues. Speaking of tissues, we need to talk about Julie and Foster. Miles Anderson is returning as Foster, the charming bookstore owner, and on Tuesday, July 21, he is going to apologize to Julie. I have so many feelings about this. Like, what is he apologizing for? Did a date go wrong? Did he push too hard? Julie has been struggling so much with the idea of moving on after Doug. I mean, Bill Hayes is Doug Williams, and nobody will ever replace him in Julie's heart or ours. I can't even look at the Horton living room without tearing up. But Susan Seaforth Hayes deserves to have a storyline that isn't just her crying, you know. Foster is sweet, but if he hurts Julie, I swear the entire fandom will riot. We will march on Salem ourselves. So, whatever he is apologizing for, he better mean it, because the matriarch of Salem deserves nothing but respect. Wait, I need to pivot, because the DiMera corporate mess is also getting some casting updates. Maggie Carney is showing up as Rita, EJ's executive assistant. Apparently, we are getting scenes from Thursday, June 25, where EJ shares his concerns with her. Rita is the one who caught Johnny snooping into the tainted Coruscant drug history, so she is right in the thick of EJ's massive arsenic cover-up. And by the way, did you know that Dan Furigal almost didn't get the role of the ruthless DiMera heir? Can you even imagine someone else playing EJ right now? Dan is absolutely killing it in his monster era. EJ's burying arsenic pills, framing Holly Jonas for drug addiction, and letting his sister Lexie die because of his hubris. He is pure Stefano right now, and having Rita there to manage his dirty work just adds to the corporate sleaze. I love to hate him right now, I really do. Sometimes I wonder what Sammy Brady would do if she came back and saw EJ acting like this. She would probably slap him into next week. But if you want to talk about true sociopathic behavior, we have to talk about Kristen and Rachel. Lorelai Olivia Moat is back as Rachel Black, and on Thursday, July 23, she is going to share a heartwarming mother-daughter moment with Kristen. I'm sorry, but what? Heartwarming? Kristen literally murdered Sophia Choi. She bashed that poor girl's head in, dumped her body, and is now comforting her own daughter, who is terrified of ending up like Sophia. The hypocrisy is sickening. I can't even deal with Kristen right now. She is hugging Rachel, playing the loving mother, while secretly having blood on her hands. And Brady is just letting this happen? Well, Brady doesn't know the truth yet, but when he finds out, he's going to take Rachel away so fast Kristen's head will spin. Rachel has already spent time in Bayview, and Kristen is just inflicting more psychological damage on her by keeping this massive, deadly secret. I am dreading the moment Rachel finds out her mother is a cold-blooded killer, but I am also completely here for the fallout it's going to cause. And finally, because this show just loves to throw the most random pairings together, Tina Huang is returning as Melinda Trask on Friday, July 24. And guess who she is agreeing to help? Leo Stark. Yes, you heard me. The ruthless, by the book, when it suits her, district attorney is helping Salem's biggest hustler and blackmailer. Why? What does Leo lead on her? Or what are they scheming together? Leo is currently obsessed with ruining Javi and Gus's relationship, and he's been trying to get Gwen to expose EJ. So maybe Melinda is helping Leo dig up dirt on EJ's illegal Versavix lab? Or maybe it has to do with Amy Choi pushing for manslaughter charges against Holly. Melinda loves a high-profile conviction, and we all remember how ruthless she was during the Haley Chen saga. If Leo and Melinda team up, the snark levels are going to be off the charts. I am officially predicting that this duo is going to uncover the Coruscant cover-up, and I am so ready for it. Okay, I need to catch my breath. There is just too much happening. Between the vow renewals, the escape plans, the fake drug framing, and the murderers comforting their children, July sweeps are going to destroy us all. I am exhausted just thinking about it, but you know I'll be glued to my screen every single day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I definitely need to share this with people who get it,